Mayor Johnson, your name has become a cautionary tale and a punchline nationally. People are saying that if Zohran Mamdani is elected mayor of New York, that New York will become like Johnson's Chicago.
Which is what one of the safest, most affordable big cities in America?
Well,
that's not a bad thing. And just for the record, get this message to Zohran.
Okay.
If he's a Mets fan, the Cubbies are coming for him. All right?
All right. Well, unfortunately,
you don't know if he's a Mets fan or not?
I really don't care if he's a Mets fan or not. What I care about is the fact that Chicago has a $1 billion budget gap, migrant-driven budget gap, that your policy, your plan to have a government-run grocery store has collapsed, and you're at a 6% approval rating currently. So what do you say?
It's time for the question.
What do you say to these people around the country who are saying that essentially your policies are a blueprint for how to destroy a major American city? And what do you think Zohran's approval rating will be if he institutes your policies?
So perhaps you were dozing off during my presentation, which that has happened when I was a teacher. So I'm not even offended by it that you fell asleep during my presentation. But I will ask you to work a little bit harder to stay awake during class, because otherwise you're going to miss the important information. So there's a 30% reduction in homicides. In fact, even though there's a national trend, the city of Chicago is ahead of other major cities when it comes to the reduction of violence in the city of Chicago. So it's working. In terms of affordability, we are one of the most affordable big cities in the entire country, right? And so the numbers bear out. And so here's what I'm encouraging everyone to do. Let's continue to organize and work hard to ensure that we have elected leaders that understand the value of supporting working people. We're going to build the safest, most affordable big city in America. I made a commitment to that, and we're going to continue to hold to that commitment.
Thanks.
Real Chicagoans tell me that you sound delusional when you say that.
Okay, we're going to go to Heather now.
No, I'm sorry, but I'm going to. Everybody got a follow up. I'm going to ask my follow up question.
Please
okay.
ask the question, William.
Every single. I'm sorry, Aaron, but I do get to have a follow up. Okay. Every other reporter got a follow up question, or two or three.
Go ahead, ask the question.
The real Chicagoans say that you sound delusional when you say that your policies are working. Your government-run
All right, we're going to go to Heather now.
collapsed.
Thank you.
You want to raise taxes on groceries. No self-respecting socialist would do that. I mean, obviously, a grocery tax is a tax.
Hey, we need to keep moving. Thanks.
What do you say to real Chicagoans who are not happy with your policies?
Thanks.
Go Cubs. Next.
We'll go to Heather now. Thanks.
Hi, Mayor.
Hi. Do you know if he's a Mets fan?
He is a Mets fan.
Okay, so now game on.
Okay.
Game on, Chicago.
All you need to do in order to see what a socialist mayor would do to a city is look at socialist Mayor Johnson in Chicago. He's in the time that he's been mayor, we have $1 billion deficit, hundreds of millions of dollars going to migrants, to his political cronies, and you know, even his policies that he tries to implement, they just don't work. Socialism, communism, it sounds great in a classroom or in a textbook, but when you actually have a mayor who's implementing it, Mayor Johnson, for example, now he says he wants to raise taxes with a grocery tax. You would think that a socialist would understand that a grocery tax is going to hurt the poor, not the rich.